Leo, welcome back. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. I lost my voice this week, so you can probably still hear it in there. Hopefully that won't be too distracting for you. I'm going to keep them short this week so I can retain some voice for doing monthlies. So, we're using the Bad Girl Tarot by Katie Skelly today. This is for someone who likes my interesting decks. Let's see what we have for you, Leo. Interesting. So lots of pentacles, lots of focus on your material being, your physical self, your money, your material goods, your health. You're starting to see some progress now in the things that you're putting effort into, in your material comfort, in your building of a skill set, in your health. If there have been some health issues, those are improving. But you're starting to see that the things you do are having a positive impact as you hoped they would. Excuse me. It's just that it's not quite time to go harvest your crops just yet. You need to be patient, and you need to continue to let things improve and grow for you. But there is a confidence in you now about your ability to achieve. There's a strong leadership energy. This is the card of entrepreneurs here. The Emperor card, the King of Pentacles are very much similar in that that's somebody who's very strong and confident in their leadership and their ability to manifest materially. Almost like the Magician card even, there's this sense that you can create and you can bring things into existence here in this world, and you can be very comfortable financially, and you can see that in yourself. You can see that quality of confidence growing based on things that are changing and the growth that you're seeing here. Again, the pentacles can be, many times they're about money, many times they're about your material possessions, but they're also about health. And so you may interpret this King of Pentacles to say you are starting to see that you do know what to do to heal yourself, and that you are making the right choices for you, for your whole physical being. It can also speak to your soul. It's a little bit more of an esoteric kind of interpretation of pentacles, but I've certainly seen that in other readers and in some of the research that I've done. Pentacles can speak to your soul growth. You may feel now that you're starting to see some progress in figuring out what is your soul's journey, and why are you here? What are you meant to be achieving in this life? So could be anything just from the mundane, sort of you're starting to understand you can make more money, to an elevated space where you're starting to understand your purpose as a soul. Really could go either way, and it could be both. It depends on your level of consciousness, really, as the person receiving this message. The Five of Pentacles is an energy of feeling left out, sort of feeling without resource, and it's usually because of perception. It's because we are not looking in the right direction. Our perception is clouded in some way, or we just need a change of perspective to understand that things are not as dire as we might feel like they are. And so I feel in this case that the Five of Swords, talking about winning at all costs, that's essentially the message of that card most of the time. The standard interpretation is, yes, you may be winning, but is it really worth it? Because there's a strong desire to win, but once you've won, once you've defeated everyone who stands against you, what have you truly won? It's a moment of reflection. And with these two fives, it feels like this is what you're stepping away from, the sort of feeling like you're out on your own and you need to constantly be fighting everyone around you in order to survive. The feeling that, everyone has resources, but you have none. This sort of is fading away. I get the sense these two, it's sort of recessing into the past as these become more prominent, as this growth that you're experiencing, that you're feeling, and this true faith in its continuation, that is growing, that is becoming more prominent. I think I'm going to leave it there because this is actually, excuse me, longer than I meant for it to be. I want to try to keep my voice so that I can get through all of the videos. So I hope you have a great week. This looks like a really wonderful trend for you, Leo. Thank you for supporting the channel, and thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I hope you have a fantastic week. Blessings.